Hi, I'm Dr. Kemi, the great journalist of Nigeria. It's December 8th, 2023. Let's talk about what the IMF told the Ghanaian government, okay? Many of you know that in Ghana, they literally have no factories. The Ghanaians are living on imports. If you go to an average Ghanaian supermarket, everything's imported. All the goodies are there. However, some people can afford it. Many cannot afford those things. So while I was in Ghana earlier this year, I went a couple of times and I did an undercover investigation, kind of like a social experiment, looking at different stores, Malcolm supermarkets, Palace Mall, different places. They had a lot of foreign items, and now the Ghanaian government wants to put a cap on imports. In other words, like a little restriction. So what does that mean? Let's make more of Ghanaian stuff. And that sounds good, but the IMF is not happy. The IMF is telling the Ghanaian government that they can't place restriction on imports. Is that not how Nigeria started? And then we ended up banning foreign rice. And then all the wars of the rice thing happened. Custom officers getting killed, people getting killed. We're finding rice inside senior custom officers' houses that they had seized. Okay. In Ghana's case, the population is a third of ours. We're 200 million, they're 33 million. I feel the Ghanaians need to build more factories. Ghana doesn't have factories. Almost everything is imported via Tema, Takoradi, all their ports. They need to build more factories. A few things like dish liquid, things you can teach young people to make in the house, they can make in the factory, soaps, detergents, and all that stuff. But other things need to be produced in Ghana. Ghana has a lot of rich heritages that we need to look into. Let's talk about the chocolate. Ghana is it when it comes to chocolate. Let me tell you, I'm going to be 60 and I've lived 37 years abroad, and I can tell you, I've tasted Cadbury, is that UK? I've tasted Hershey, Mars, everything. The quality of chocolate coming out of Ghana is excellent. So my recommendation to the finance minister of Ghana is don't take those jobs away. Let them bring the jobs in. Let the chocolate makers come and train the Ghanaian youth how to make that chocolate, how to make products. They're already doing it. I like Ghanaian chocolates. There's a lady from Accra Mall that's selling chocolate milk. Now, how many people sell chocolate milk in front of a mall in America or Canada? It's just not done. People buy that in the store. But it's an item here. Okay, so a lot of tourists are going to the mall. They just get the cold chocolate milk. It's hot around that side. So it's a good thing. So I feel the IMF should be working on how to get Ghana's products out there instead of giving orders like, you can't spend your money on this and that. Let them restrict imports. Let them start building factories. Let them create jobs for the youth. Every day at 9:30 p.m., Kotoka Airport Terminal 3 is full of Ghanaian youths fleeing the country, US, UK, Canada. And then at the arrivals, the Americans are arriving, the black ones, the white ones, the Lebanese, the Chinese, into their country. So the dollars is coming in. Keep the dollars coming in. Spread into the population, education, welfare of the people. Let everybody see that dollar. And Ghana will become the country it needs to be. Because right now, with the tourism, they're not leveraging well on that. Okay, Ghana's tourism is big. Ghana's the new Toronto. You know what we say, the new Toronto? I spent 5 years in Toronto. Ghana is the new Toronto. Toronto is where the whole world meets in one place. And that's what Ghana is now. Everybody's moving there. Okay, and I'm just talking about Accra. I haven't been to Kumasi, where all the gold and everything is. They have gold nuggets under the ground in Ghana. I'm telling you. So that's my advice for the Ghanaian government. IMF, you need to cool down because it's starting to look like a big bank cartel. You can't tell African countries how to spend the money you're going to loan them or you're going to give them, because look at what happened in Mali. Now Mali is the 4th largest economy in Africa after the coup. 4th largest. All their gold, their uranium, their oil. A lot of people stole a lot of their minerals. And they were selling uranium for really less. Now the French can't even buy uranium at the same price anymore. Let them rule their country. I know it's a military government. I'm not going to be, I'm blunt. I'm not going to tell you that I hate military governments. Sometimes that's the way they go. These guys have been getting aid for years from all these foreign countries, and they're still poor. So we've got to change how we look at Africa. I'm Dr. Kemi. You can find me on Kemi Talks on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and Kemi Olunloyo, my name, on Instagram. Dr. Kemi Olunloyo, Instagram and Twitter. X. Thanks for watching.